I think it's ready. It's time. Let us move on to the drafting phase. Last game. Let's get straight to it. Bigatron Esports on the blue side versus Archangel on the red side.
Yeah, and immediately, Bigatron Esports banning out that Zoe. We did see Zoe getting picked in the previous game. I guess we won't be seeing her this time around.
It's cool. Okay, I think you mentioned to me during our break that there was a player under the radar.
Oh, it was more of a secret. He was playing that Zoe, and it's more of, we didn't really see a lot of big plays from Secret in the previous game, but we saw how effective he was in team fights. He kept landing those bubbles, kept landing those paddle stars that would just keep on chunking down Kuala Lumpur Hunters.
You gotta hand it towards the Zoe pick, but in the end, Bigatron Esports will be removing that pick. And now we will be expecting, okay, we're seeing a Rakan ban as always, Archangel. Okay, we're not gonna use the Aatrox, we're just gonna remove the double Darkins here, Varus and Aatrox being removed.
Yeah, and with that Varus ban though, it mostly translates to me that apart from Archangel doesn't really, or probably Zensho doesn't really want to be using that champion right now, they might be going for what Kuala Lumpur Hunters did earlier with banning a lot of marksmen. We'll see if they do ban a marksman in their third ban for this first round.
It's gonna be the fact that Bigatron Esports going for a widespread ban here. Nocturne, Rakan, Zoe being removed. Phase 2 is phase 1 will conclude here for the banning phase. Camille, understandable ban. Camille is somehow, it can be a flex, but you don't want to risk it.
Yeah, I don't really want to risk that Camille pick, and it's probably, you know, it's actually questionable that Archangel did ban that Camille, because knowing Ivalice, he plays that champion a lot, knowing also from his solo queue account, but at the same time, Bigatron Esports immediately locking in that Aaliyah pick, while for Archangel, they do get that Tom Kench, and we're still waiting for their second pick.
Look at that, Tom Kench going to Rox. Rox has used this champion really well.
Yeah.
It's in a way his favorite, but okay. Instantly showing their cards here, Kai'Sa and Tom Kench in the bot side.
Yeah, and with this Kai'Sa pick, it already tells us that Archangel is looking for a more scaling composition with this Kai'Sa, but at the same time, the Tom Kench would provide a lot of protection in the later parts of the game.
And now here, Saya. But Rakan is banned, so what support will go well with Saya?
Well, if there's no Rakan on the field, we've been seeing probably a Shen pick to be the support with this Saya, but we'll wait and see. What do they choose? Oh, and they are locking in that Braum.
Braum with Saya. I mean, there's the layer protection. It's a melee to melee, so I think they will feel comfortable picking up this Braum. But now, Archangel, last pick. What's it gonna be? We have a jungle. They're gonna match it too. They're also gonna match it with a jungle ban.
Yeah, and they do lock in that Lee Sin, and we did see a Lee Sin yesterday from Ascension's Lloyd. You wouldn't see a lot of flashy plays coming from Lloyd on that Lee Sin, but he was really effective on that pick. Let's see if Nixa can dictate the early parts of the game, since we see a lot of Lee Sins before that can just snowball in the early game.
And now we're seeing Archangel banning at the Swain. At this point, banning at the Swain in phase 2. What is Archangel trying to read here? Because Bigatron Esports, they know that there's no top laner. They're gonna be removing this Gnar.
Well, they'll probably remove that Swain because they don't want Bigatron to pick that up probably for the mid lane against Trevor. But it looks like they did ban the Galio. Well, you mentioned earlier that Bigatron did ban that Gnar, which suggests they might be going for a more, either a tank or someone or a melee champion in the top lane that cannot be easily bullied, and they do ban that Kennen, which would immediately translate that they're probably gonna go for a split pusher in the top lane or probably another tank.
And we're also going to seeing here Archangel going for the Ryze. So we know that in the PH region we know they can use Ryze, but we have yet to see teams who can utilize the Realm really well. I mean, we're going to be seeing Abyssal Voyage. One more. I want to see more cross-map plays for Archangel, but for Bigatron Esports, look at that. The Trundle is going to be locked in instantly, and it's going to be Darius locked in instantly, but switching it up for, that was a hover, guys. Hang on, that was a hover. You were talking about a split pushing champion, and we're going to see it here, a Fiora.
Yeah, and they do lock in that Fiora. It is a bit of a blind pick though against Archangel, because this Ryze can still go in the mid lane in the hands of Trevor. So we'll see where this Rise would go to, but immediately we now know that Talia is probably going in the mid lane.
Jace to Fiora, or it could be Jace mid, Rise top, as you said. It's gonna be a flex. 53 seconds left on the timer. Let's see the final rotations, final switches here and there for both teams. But for Bigatron Esports, it's easier to read it. Atalia in the mid lane, we've seen it before, but in a way, you think that it's going to be more suited in the jungle, but looks like Bigatron will flex that to the mid lane.
Yeah, and we actually saw Talia yesterday in the mid lane in the hands of EXO, and Talia was moved more in the jungle role because a lot of mid laners believe that she did not have the same strength as before in terms of clearing the waves, in terms of lane priority. She used to have this really fast clear, especially on the ranged minions at level 1. Now she doesn't have that since her Q is single target, so but she still deals a lot of damage. So we'll see how Bigatron Esports will be able to utilize their composition. It looks like they have that split pressure on the Fiora and some elements of a siege, especially they have that disengage from the jungle.
It's gonna be something that's worth watching, not to mention Archangel drafting a Rise top against a Fiora. How does that match up turn out?
Well, I haven't really seen a lot of Fiora versus Rise, but I would say that a lot of range versus melee matchups are, I would say, a skill matchup, since Fiora does have some mobility in the form of her Q. She can get near the Rise, but not enough of her dashes will be able to close that gap immediately. The Rise can simply rune prison her so that she won't be able to reach the Rise. But at the same time, if the Fiora was able to predict when the rune prison would activate and she blocks it with her parry and she hits the Rise with a stun, then that's the moment for her to go all in. So we'll see how that skill matchup comes down, but it's probably going to be mostly safe farming lane for Ivalice in the top lane.
So for those viewers just tuning in right now, you've heard it here from Crazy Apple, some in-depth analysis of how things will turn out in the top side, but we're going to be seeing it all into Summoner's Rift. This is going to be our last match for today, the day 2 of the group stages for Group B. So Bigatron Esports were playing on the blue side versus Archangel on the red side. We do have the hashtags here. Hashtag PRT BTR win or hashtag ARC win for our viewers out there to spam in the chat and cheer on.
Yeah, and we also have the hashtag Globe Conquerors Manila, hashtag Globe Gaming, and most importantly, hashtag Road to Worlds. And I do believe we are now ready to get into Summoner's Rift.
Lock and loaded up in the Rift. Everything is ready. Game 6 starts right now. Thank you so much for watching the GCM Group Stages Day 2 of Bigatron Esports versus Archangel, the last match for today. Now let's see who will take away one victory and who will take away I don't want to say it as a good thing at 0-3, because we're going to be seeing someone with a 0-3 at the end of the day.
Yeah, we'll also be seeing someone that will end the day 1-2 though. You know, I think all of the fans right now who are watching, especially those in Indonesia, would want Bigatron Esports to want to win, but the home crowd here in the Philippines would especially want Archangel to break the Philippine streak. Currently, the Philippines isn't really doing that well, so we'll see if Archangel would be that hope for the country right now.
And so far, we're going to be seeing Archangels being scouted out by Dreams. Check out Rox's Keystone. You're going to be seeing a mix of summoner spells with the Unsealed Spellbook there. So Archangel, again, will be playing on the red side, and we're now seeing wards being established, standard wards in the river.
Yeah, but that really deep ward from Bigatron Esports in the blue buff of Archangel, they are now able to spot probably where Nixa is going to start. He is starting on this red buff right now.
So I want to see more aggression from Archangel at the start of the game, because you're talking about Lee Sin. You would want to snowball your lanes, and I think for some junglers, the really great ones, you know that can go for aggressive ganks too with the Ice Pillar.
Yeah, and also there's this really complicated play that Zico could do whenever Nixa would probably go for the counter jungle against it. If he gets hit with that resonating strike, he can stop it midway with the pillar. But at the same time, we'll see what Nixa decides to do. He can try to just keep on punishing Zico and keep on the counter jungle, which we saw earlier from Caspia. He really counter jungled Zico heavily. That's why he got a huge lead in terms of the CS count. But Nixta can be more proactive going for these ganks since Lee Sin provides a lot of mobility across the map.
Oh, but he did get spotted by that Juicy Ward. They know what's up. They do realize that he is in the Raptor side. So the thing here is for Zico, right now in the blue side, I wonder if he's gonna try and exchange a same invade.
Yeah, but we'll see if Zico tries to go for the Raptor camp right now. Nixa is just finishing off that Raptors. At the same time, yeah, we do see Zico going into the Raptor camp, and Nixa just go into that Krug camp right now.
Okay, we're gonna be seeing here BTR changing up their path. They're gonna be reflecting each other, going for invades one after another. But at least Nixta, he can try and position himself for more aggressive invades, but maybe he can eye the bot lane.
Yeah, if Bigatron Esports bot lane decides to shove the lane right now and try to extend, then Nixa might be able to get behind them. It looks like there's going to be a trade here.
They're going to bait it out. Nixta coming in from the Croc side. That's going to be Dreams in and out by Rocks. They're going to be resonating in, flashing out from the bomb. They're going to be the first one that's taken. One final bomb. They can't reach it. Archangel could not get the first blood, but thankfully BTR will survive the gank coming from Nixta.
Yeah, and apart from not getting that kill, they do get both the flash and ignite from Dreams, and both of the bot laners from Bigatron Esports are now backing off while a huge wave is crashing down. But I do believe Bravo is using his teleport to get back in that bottom lane.
He's gonna be joining his friends so he can catch all the waves here, so won't be losing out too much. But we do know that BTR, especially Bravo, does not have the TP. But now, we were both actually talking about aggression that we wanted to see from Nixta on the Lee Sin. We got what we wanted, but at the same time, we could also anticipate maybe more results. But at the same time, Zico, can he go for the counter jungle or counter gank? But looks like Zico did not see it coming. His Raptors wasn't clear, so that's gonna buy some time.
Yeah, and that's super annoying right now. Not a lot of junglers, when they counter jungle, would do that. But Trevor getting ganked.
That was a great pillar, but at the same time, the shove was on top of it. No double pile up there from MT of BTR, but great attempt there from Bigatron Esports. But right now, Archangel, it's about aggression after aggression, matching the pace.
Yeah, and with that flash burn from Trevor, we'll see if Zico can take advantage of that and go back to the mid lane for another gank, since the Jace won't have another a flash in the next 5 minutes.
Okay, next dribbling the ball here. 678 HP is gonna be meeting against Zico. Okay, with the smite secure. And now, what's this? Zico rotating towards the mid lane to catch the wave.
Yeah, and it's just Trevor shoving the lane in the mid lane and Zico just collecting the wave that's crashing right now, since MT would be missing that, but at least resources are going to other members.
So, talk about resource. Talk about the gold. Who is it going to most here? We can see in the CS, it's really not that big. I mean, it's not enough to tilt anything into anyone's favor. But maybe it could be something for Archangel to work with here, because we are seeing a Lee Sin kind of falls off late game, but at least we're seeing some aggression. That's what we need to see here.
Yeah, and right now Zico is just trying to find where Nixta is, but empty.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Level 5, not level 6. Level 5, not level 6. No ultimate is available. Great devour by Rock, saving Zancho. 4 members of BTR instantly spotted out. Here comes Trevor. There's the Weaver's Wall. In the nick of time, the ultimate has been unlocked. Looks like they will be in time to just cut off the members of Archangel.
Yeah, and Archangel right now is looking to close on this bot lane.
Oh, Trevor sees it. He's going to be dealing with Zico and MT going in for the burst. Ignite is sticking to Zico. Trevor cannot come in. He gets the first blood thanks to the tech from the Ignite. Bravo, Dreams gonna get caught. Nixta gets caught from his team. Dreams and Bravo zoning them out.
Yeah, and Minky actually using his teleport already in this bot lane. While Ivalice, I believe, used his teleport earlier to get back in the lane. He now has free farm in the top side, but we do see the members of Bigatron Esports right now going back to their respective lanes. MT just probably gonna answer the shove that Ivalice has on the top side.
Okay, he knows he's gonna lose some waves here, so instead he just takes away the waves from this Talia. They're gonna be going for a swapperoo. Looks like MT will be dealing with Ivalice for the meantime.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how long this shove will be, but there is a trade in the bot lane.
Oh, Zencho's Ignite is ticking right now. Oh god, that's bad. Is he gonna die from the burn? Oh, great flash out, but Bravo tried to secure the kill with his own trade of flash in the bot lane.
Yeah, and I believe that was a really greedy... Oh, there's another fight here.
Represent, parries, stun goes to connect. What a great double shot! Empty going in, but it's gonna be Minky taken down by Nexta with a huge burst from that Lee Sin.
Yeah, and there was also a fight in the bot lane where Rock was able to get the kill on Zico.
My god, that was a great burst from Nexta. I mean, we talked about the changes to Lee Sin. Looks like they feel it right now. Kill scores 1 to 3 near the 8-minute mark.
Yeah, and he also immediately bought that Tiamat, which gives him a lot more damage, which we did see right there. He did have that buff in this patch where his Q, instead of dealing percent max health damage, it now increases the damage from his Q up to 100%. So even if you're a squishy target that doesn't really have a lot of HP, you're still gonna feel the full brunt of damage coming from that Lee Sin Q.
Man, and maybe you won't be enough to survive that. So, seeing how things are panning out here, BTR right now, first turret is something they can have a grab for. I wonder if something Archangel can do here.
Yeah, and right now, we see that the lanes are kind of not really in a position where there's a lot of aggression. Bigatron Esports bot lane just shoving this bot lane right now. It looks like they want to keep tabs on Nixta. They always try to put wards in the blue buff side jungle, and right now Zico is on the other side of the map. They really want to know where Nixta is, but the thing is, Bigatron has been punished a lot whenever Nixta goes for these guys.
Oh, but looks like they want to look for more here. Rama coming in. Ivan is still alive. Ooh, that was a pretty close call. Grand Challenge will heal up Minky. Here comes Nixta for the counter gag, but Nixta's quite low. Rock's coming in with a teleport play. We were small for the call-up, but that's the way Nixta going in on the Zico. Shock pass misses the target. What a dragon ring from Nixta. Sets up the kill for Trevor. And Rocks, what a save with the Devour, forcing out the flash from MT. You're not going anywhere. Come back here. That's going to be Archangel wrapping it up.
And I can't believe that Nixta was able to survive, but Zico, he might be giving up his life here.
Oh, what a snipe! It's goal!
Yeah, a goal right there for Trevor. Archangel picking up, I believe, 3 kills. But on the other side of the map though, Bigatron Esports, since they knew that Rocks keep it to the top side, they were able to pick up Zencho and eventually the first third of the game.
3 kills and the bag. But Archangel, they have lost the first third of the game to BTR. At least BTR, they found something across the map. They got that first turret, and that is big for BTR. Because at least we can't give them everything. Let's try and buy some time here because BTR, they've lost hefty from that red side battle.
Yeah, but at the same time, you were mentioning how BTR are trading objectives across the map, but Trevor almost getting caught out right there. But yeah, going back, Archangel, yeah, they did not get any structures right out, but they do get this Rift Herald, I believe. But they're stopping Nixta. Nixta not getting that buff. Will any member of Archangel be able to pick that up?
No, that is something you don't want to face there. That's not gonna last. Final spot exposed. Zencho trying to back away. Final spot pop by Minky, taking down Zencho.
And I believe that is a mistake from Zencho, but he did pick that up. But will he give up his life at the same time? Oh no, he flashes out.
Great job there. Rox had thick skin just for safety. But what did Rox do there? He got The Eye of the Herald. What a hero for Archangel.
Yeah, he did pick up that Rift Herald because he did have that flash. He ulted in, but there are 3 members right now from Bigatron Esports.
Okay, we're nearing our 12-minute mark here, but BTR, they're playing the turret game here. They want to get more turrets from Archangel. We see a lot of wards invested in the top side. Teleport being used by Zencho to respond to 3-man push in the top lane.
Yeah, and there are 2 members of Archangel, but I do believe they are not enough to be able to defend this turret.
They're heavily being macroed by BTR here. They have to respond. Meanwhile, in the bot side, we can see the Fiora being pushed in. Rox is going to be looking for something here next. Instead, going for the Cloud Drake. Mickey has recalled. Here comes Empty. We see him in the zone. Spotted by a ward. Reaper's Wall still on cooldown. Mickey's teleport still on cooldown. Are they eyeing this top lane?
Yeah, I believe that BTR really wants this, and right now the Talia ult is used.
Realm Orb coming in. Fisher, what a great lockdown from BTR to pitch Zencho in the pillar. Rox is there for the save. BTR, what a great job there, trying to lock down Zencho and succeeds and taking down the second turret for the team.
Yeah, but Archangel recognizing that they are 3 members of Bigatron Esports in the top side, even using that ultimate from the Talia, they immediately go towards that mid lane and takes the first turret of the game for Archangel.
Oh, what's this? Red side? Exactly. That's gonna be them taking it away there. But okay, we're seeing Archangel getting great kills here and there, but you gotta hand it to BTR. They know how to play across the map, and they've also catched up slowly towards the gold lane here. I mean, they have 2 turrets. They have 1 kill behind. It's still okay. But now, when it comes to late game, can they handle Minky? This Fiora is a powerful split pusher.
I am not sure if they can handle Minky, but at the same time, if Trevor gets to a point that he can just stay at the side lane and match Minky's shove. At the same time, they also have Ivalice on that rise. They may be able to just stave him off. But it looks like Archangel wants to make a play here in the bot lane.
Look at that, BTR, they're gonna pinch them. Zencho being singled out again. You're not getting anywhere. That's gonna be the passive prop by Dreams, and that's gonna be it for Zencho, making him his 4th death. 0-4-1 on Zencho.
Yeah, and Zencho in the past few minutes, it just feels like he's not on the same page as the rest of his team. Keeps getting caught out. But luckily for them, Trevor and Nixta are quite ahead of their counterparts. That's why they still have this slight gold lead, especially noticing the CS from Nixta right now. He has 85 compared to the 53 from Zico.
He better carry his own weight because it's gonna be nearing the 15-minute mark. I mean, the Baron's gonna spawn in 6 minutes, but still, you gotta prep for the coming of the Purple Worm here. And Bigatron Esports, look at that Fiora 4-2-0. I guess we know where Mick is getting those kills from. He already has the cleave. Fisher, what a close call by Bravo. Shock Blast nearing death for Bravo. That's instantly enough for BTR to fall back.
Yeah, and they might back off from the mid lane, but they're still trying to challenge Archangel here. No, they're just gonna retreat for now after clearing that wave.
6-6 kill score here. Alright, we're seeing a heavy focus onto Zencho when it comes to deaths here. And not to mention, he's the one trying to answer the push from Minky, and that's not what you want to do.
Yeah, exactly. You don't really want to see your marksman who keeps on falling and dying here at the side lanes. Right now, he is with Rox, but I believe Minky can just 2v1 them at this point.
I don't think that's gonna be enough. 2 levels behind too.
Yeah, but Minky is respecting the bot lane of Archangel right now. Also, Trevor is probably gonna move. No, he just put down that ward, but they are setting up to get the outer tier turret here in the bot lane.
They're lingering around. Focus right now in the mid lane. What a snipe from Trevor, chunking down Bravo, but he can just heal up from the life steal. Abyssal Voyages here. Next going in and gets denied by Dreams. Fisher locking it out. Looks like Rox takes out Trevor from danger, but at the cost of the shutdown. Next gives it to Minky.
I am not sure what was that ultimate coming from Rox right there. It felt like he was giving Zencho two Bigatron Esports. Zencho does get out, but at the cost of Nix's life and the mid-tier, the outer tier turret in the mid lane.
Oh boy, 7-6 kills for BTR, looking very good right now. They're doing all they can to bring back this game. Rough start in the red side, no sweat. We got 3 turrets in the hands here. Archangel now, they're ones trying to catch up with the pace of BTR.
Yeah, and there has been some questionable decisions, I would say, from Archangel. They were dictating the tempo at first. They were trying to punish Bigatron Esports, especially when they were overstaying in the top lane, getting objectives across the map. But a few small mistakes from Archangel, these mistakes has been costing them the tempo in this game.
Looking at Minky, that's scary. I mean, majority of your gold, your kills is on this Fiora. You better invest 3 members right now. We can see Trevor trying to trying to catch up in the river, but we'll go back to his mid lane. So I'm pretty scared of Minky.
Yeah, and I would agree that he's currently 5-2-0 going for that Triforce. And Bigatron Esports, they're trying to defend the outer tier turret here in the bot lane.
Rock's getting slowed. Are they gonna go for more? Nope, that will just be a disengage. Ward just expired in the brush near the bot side there. Archangel does not have vision, and control ward has been placed.
Yeah, and Minky just finishing off that Triforce. Along with that Tiamat, he's gonna be the strongest member right now. And if he just keeps split pushing, it will be a constant source of pressure for Archangel.
Look at that. We're nearing the 80-minute mark there. Next at this point did his job. Now it's time for Ivalice, Sencho, and Trevor to try and take some. Trevor has been doing pretty well in this game here. I'm getting a Ghost Ghost play plus the Dusk Blade. Sencho, on the other hand, I wouldn't say the same.
Yeah, I do agree that Trevor has been doing pretty well this game, but at the same time, we haven't really felt a lot of Trevor actually dictating the tempo of the game. It's been mostly Nixta and Rox trying to find ways to get into Bigatron and trying to engage, but Archangel, look, it's a good thing. You use your vision, try to not go in there blind.
I mean, you don't want to go into a blind brush when there is Talia. Not to mention Minky. Again, he's doing a great job, and that's what you should do on the VR. Keep pressuring the waves, and Ivalice at this point, he's just the one catching it. Late game comes, I want to see, can Ivalice actually take over the game as a Rise?
Yeah, that's what I would want to see as well. His Ivalice on that Rise earlier was a bit underwhelming, I would say, but at this point, Archangel should remember what I believe Mega Esports did earlier against Kuala Lumpur Hunters. They tried and just waited out the game at first and tried to get more gold. But it looks like Bigatron Esports is forcing the issue here.
Oh my god, BTR Dreams denying so much damage from Zencho. That's what you want. They're focusing on the turret. BTR only sees the turret. Next us is Empty. Empty can go for a Weaver's Wall. They know it. They're backing up. You can have it. We won't deal with you anymore. 4 turrets for BTR. Great job by the Indonesia squad.
Yeah, and you would see right there how far Zencho is in terms of items compared to his counterpart Bravo. He is 202 right now on that Zaya with 170 CS. And Bigatron Esports, before exiting, is also getting that Ocean Drake.
Oh man, look at that. They're taking everything from the map here. BTR coming back from this game, taking back everything.
Oh, Nixta, you're on the ward.
Oh, did not see that coming. He is forced to flash away. Weaver's Wall. It's gonna be used here. Nixta still survives. Trevor waiting in the brush. Empty for the flash in. He overextends. Trevor with a sidestep. He's low. Empty. One more shot. Flashing. Gets denied by the Unbreakable. Dreams with the save. But Sancho with the secure. But the killer instinct. Meanwhile, across the map, Mickey solo kills Trevor. Taking him down with a shotgun. Trevor is gone. The main damage of Archangel is not present. This is bad. Rock saves Sancho. Bravo. Great Featherstorm in. Locking on the members of Archangel. But Ivalice finally coming back online. Let's go! Shot down, double kill, wraps up the fight in the mid lane.
Yeah, and it's a 1-4-4 in favor of Archangel. It looks like they're gonna try and get this mid lane inner tier turret, and it looks like Archangel just got back into this game.
That's what we're gonna see. A Rise that can take over a game is a great Rise. We've seen it in our previous games. Day 1, Day 2. A Rise that can take over is a great Rise here. Archangel, they finally came online. But look at Mickey, man. 6-2-0. QSS completed. He's feeling pretty confident. I mean, if Mickey's there, Archangel, they have no other choice but to respect this Fiora.
Yeah, and actually in that fight, after Mickey gets Trevor, he did leave immediately. And here's a replay. We see Nixta. Empty was trying to really chase him down, expending his ultimate and his flash. Nixta did not fall down easily though, but Trevor goes in on Empty, and we'll just see here how
Oh.
Look at Reeves, yeah. And Ivalice, this is the part of the fight, they just keep kiting it out, but Zenjo gets the finishing blow on MT. On the other side though, Minky takes down Trevor. He does leave the fight. And at this point, the two teams are just trying to feel each other out. They both want to fight. They both want to get the momentum. Bravo does use his ultimate, but in the end, Ivalice on that rise just popped off. Takes down a lot of members from Bigatron Esports.
And I guess they were a bit surprised. Rox did use the exhaust. No wonder Bravo did not deal enough damage to wipe out the members of Archangel. So will they have the same luck next time? Will they have it available? Time will tell, but we do see a Night Spell being completed by Rox.
Yeah, but if we're looking at the gold right now, it's super close at like 300. Only 300 lead for Archangel, but they do only have 2 towers compared to the 4 from Brigaton Esports. So if they are able to get those tower gold from those 2 standing towers, they can get a more significant lead at this point.
It's all about the turret score and the Baron dance here. The Baron is live right now. BTR looking for any wards. They don't realize there's a ward right there, but BTR happy to control ward. That's what they want.
Yeah, they did miss that ward, but Trevor is also recalling along with Nixta. But Trevor did cancel out his recall, but at this point of the game, when Bigatron or at least one of the teams are trying to go for that Baron dance, it is a point where one team can get some breathing room, can get some more gold, and it is much needed for Archangel, especially on Zensho.
Look at this, man. Baron is live right now. I mean, you're talking about Zencho. Is he coming back online? He does not have the Rage Blade just yet. Oh, this is good. Next on. Okay, misses that Shockwave. So, cannot Resonate Strike towards that, so he won't land a set for his team.
Yeah, and at this point, both teams don't really have the best forms of engage. Bigatron might have just to set up the engage with that frontal pillar, but looks like Archangel might be getting pinched here.
3 members, 4 members collapsing onto Nexta. Rox coming in. Fisher misses the targets there. What a round more to save. Rox is left behind, forcing out his flash. Trevor is still far away. Same with MP. 4v4 here, guys. Ivan is leading the charge. He's looking for someone to bind. Nexta, can he go for something here? No, they're slowing down their pace. Knight's Bow. That's going to be a bow towards Zancho. Let's hope he delivers. Now Zico scouting out the blue side.
Yeah, and that blue buff was given to Ivalice. It would be really good on that rise so that he can just keep shoving one of the side lanes. But yeah, going back to that fight, both teams recognize that they are collapsing in the bot lane, collapsing on Minky, because if you have a really strong split pusher, the other team's target should be killing that split pusher so that there's a lot of pressure taken off the map. So that's why BTR immediately shadowed Archangel right there. Luckily for both teams, none of them took too much damage from that encounter.
And now the fact is, it's all about chipping the damage in. I mean, make the enemy weaker as always, man.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out the Baron Pit.
Yeah, you always have to look at the Baron Pit.
Yeah, I mean, the way that Archangel's playing here, I think BTR, I like what they're doing here. I mean, they're trying to force Archangel, but they're not biting just yet.
Yeah, both teams are actually playing pretty safe. They're respecting each other so much, but also what's at stake here. But Nixa going in.
Resonating strike. Next, they're trying to go for the plague. Trying to flush out MT. Double teleport. Riverside looks like a party. Sancho takes down MT. Featherstorm in and out. Bravo going on the rocks. And now Sancho on the side going into Dreams. Dreams pops the stasis. They just got baited. Mickey going in onto Trevor. Instantly gets popped. Mickey's Ignite has been taken. Finally the shutdown they're looking for, but this is huge for BTR.
Yeah, that is a huge fight for Bigatron Esports. They take 4 members of Archangel while there's only 2 members fallen down from them. They're now trying to secure this Baron, but they choose to break away when they realize that it's still Nixta on this Lee Sin who is still alive for Archangel.
Man, BTR, well played there. Let's check out the replay.
Yeah, it all started right here. Nixta hitting that resonating strike, trying to get a kill, trying to get a pick on Bigatron Esports, but Trevor going in on MP. There's a really messy fight right here on 2 fronts. Zencho did go on MP, takes him down, but at this point in the game, it's just gonna be bad for Archangel because at that point they're too separated and all of their main damage dealers are really low. So Nixa just left Just if Ival is there for dead, essentially.
I felt like they had different goals in that clash. They weren't on the same page, but let's hopefully right now, now's the time. They need to work together. Rocks, it's up to Trundle. Fisher, Reverse Wall. What
Ivalis.
a pitch! Ivalis can't do anything. Roundmark is going in for that reposition. Trevor trying to snipe in the members of BTR. They're chasing. Rocks going back. Mickey with a parry. Trevor can't do anything here too much. He's trying to survive. He can't die. Sancho is gonna solo Minky. He backs away next to on the flag, trying to flush anyone out, but in the end he got chucked. Sancho left alone under this turret. BTR, well played.
Yeah, well played from Bigatron Esports. I thought that Zico was the one who was gonna get picked off, but both junglers right now, and also Zencho and Rocks fallen for Archangel, and wow, Bigatron with that Baron Dance, they just baited in Archangel into that fight.
I mean, at least for the fact that Trevor is the one not suffering the death just yet. They can't lose away the main damage dealer at this point. I would say Ivalis and Trevor will be the more reliable damage instead of Zencho. Minky trying to buy some time with the parry, but that's not gonna be a time. QSS pop. Is he gonna survive? One more hit, but he gets away with his life. MT is there, trying to get the Scuttle Vision. Didn't get it in time. Goes to Archangel.
Yeah, that Scuttlecraft goes on Archangel, but it looks like Bigatron still wants to fight.
They're looking for more. Zencho's yet to come online. Look at that. Bravo has 3 items. No wonder as Zencho just has to wait to get his own rapid fire cannon. So we're looking at next taking away the Ocean Drake. But BTR, there's bigger goals here. The Baron.
Yeah, Bigatron right now is just focusing here in the mid lane. Wants to get that mid lane priority to be able to get that Baron, but at the same time, Nixa just sneakily getting that Ocean Drake. I thought Bravo was about to check that, but instead, he is going for that side lane, just shoving it in. At the same time, these are some of the things that you need to prepare so that you can probably win the fight or just the pull and push for that Baron Dance. And also, Ivalis, he is ramping up in this game at around 28 minutes. He has the completed Seraph's Embrace, the Morellonomicon, and that Spellbinder.
Okay, when the Spellbinder is 100 stacks, that's going to be the fight that Archangel will look for.
Yeah, exactly. Since it gives so much power to Ivalis. And he is, Arise is still one of the strong late game sources of damage. But there's a fight right here. Great pillar!
Wow, that pillar pitching the members of Archangel. Trevor trying to go in there. BTR in a bad spot. They're backing away. Archangel is chasing in. Mickey. Next can he go for it? Oh, parry is available. Grand Challenge has been burned out to Nexta. BTR looking at this Lee Sin there. Reverse Wall Pillar. Nexta is pinched. Nexta trying to get away. Fisher misses the target. Chill trying to run away. Resonates away. All the members of BTR totally out to Nexta. They're trying to chase down this Lee Sin. But still, Zico. Is he going to go for the Pillar? And Show getting slowed by the Frostbite. Zencho getting knocked by the Ice Pillar. What a Dragon Rage. What a save from Rocks. But Bravo finally takes down Zencho.
Yeah, and a great set of pillars from Zico. He keeps trapping members of Archangel, and they're looking to get this inhibitor turret.
Ivalis, it's time time for you to shine as a Rise, but right now Archangel, they know they cannot risk anymore. Rock's going in for a slow. Trevor misses a snipe. Mickey is doing all the damage he can. Enough for BTR to fall back. A huge wave is going to crash in topside though.
Yeah, but for Bigatron, their only objective right there was to get a structure to get that inhibitor turret so that next time, if Minky would decide to split push in the bottom side, it would be a larger threat for Archangel.
I mean, what's the difficulty that Archangel's having right now? At the same time, what is Peter doing better than them?
You know, I think it's more of the team fighting compositions for both teams. For Archangel, they do have that Rise who deals a lot of damage. They do have a Marksman and that Top Catch that would relatively make them safe, but they don't have a tank that would just absorb most of the damage coming from the Saya, from the Talia, that would just block those damage so that Trevor, Zencho, and Ivalis can just freely hit their targets. They don't have that, so we see every time Ivalis going for these flanks, always at the side of the fight, always trying to find a way in, but he can't since Zico, Binky, and Empty are just super strong at zoning him out.
Late game is really going to be in favor of Archangel if they can actually really go online here, but for BTR, I'm just really worried about this Minky. I mean, Minky on this VR is going to be a beast. He's doing a great job by zoning out the members of Archangel.
Yeah, and actually, if you think about the composition for Bigatron Esports right now, it should be what we were seeing actually exactly here. Minky at the side lane keeps on split pushing, keeps on putting the pressure on Archangel, but they are also team fighting Archangel and winning. You don't usually see that on these kinds of compositions, but it is because of the gold lead at this point.
Okay. Gold lead in their favor. Maybe they can start something here. Zencho is in the front line. Realmard's going in. Next gets shoved. What a huge damage. He's instantly melted. Flashing over that Leah. That's not gonna happen there. Rock still has a thick skin. But meanwhile, Minky pushing away the inhibitors. Archangel being cut off by the Weaver's wall. What's gonna happen? All of them pitched against the wall here. They're pinging. Minky doesn't care. He's trying to end the game. But in time, Zencho nicks the response. He gets popped. Minky is a beast. He's going for the dive. Double kill. It's his. He takes him down. Grand challenge for the heal.
Yeah, and a great flash Q from Minky right there secures the kill on Nixta, and he's still going here.
Not stopping, not gonna slow down. Going on to Ivolis. Finally, Minky. He can go for more. What a close call. Ivolis survived.
But he's just buying time for his team to get and secure this Baron, the first Baron of the game for Bigatron Esports.
And now, teleport. A bit too late.
Kaya ba?
No, can't happen, won't happen. PTR takes it away to Baron with a great macro play there from the bot lane. Minky did his job.
You know, I thought at one point right there that Trevor his accelerated Q might be able to reach the Baron and get the steal. But unfortunately, Bigatron Esports took that down so fast and was able to secure that back.
My God. I mean, BTR at this point, they're the ones really more hungry to get away with that one win. And for Archangel, I wonder what's going to happen. But let's check out a replay to see what's happened.
Yeah, so these two teams right here want to force his play, especially Archangel. They know that Minky is about to destroy that inhibitor on the bot side of the map. So Archangel forces the fight. Another great pillar from Zico I would want to mention on the bottom side of the lane that really trapped Archangel to a point, especially that Talia wall as well. I thought right here that if BTR are able to stop Archangel, then Minky would just finish the game. But Minky going full man mode, killing Nixta instantly and tries to chase down Zencho. Eventually gets that kill.
Oh man, that's a great double kill. Minky, well played there. Trying to win the game for his team. But back to the life here. Archangel now lost the inhibitor in the bot side. Of course, PTR has the Baron. And also Minky pressuring the top lane.
Yeah, and right now, Bigatron Esports sees the blood in the water, wants to finish this game, wants to get their first win here in Group B.
But Archangel trying their best to go for the defense here. Can they look for a set? Trevor's too busy in the top side. Minky still pressuring, making Archangel very uncomfortable. They're trying to match the pressure from BTR, but they're strong with 5 members and they have the Baron buff.
Yeah, and BTR just going textbook right here, but Zico is super low.
Glacial Fissure is there for the disengage. Archangel tries to buy more time, but BTR just winning the game slowly.
Yeah, they do textbook League of Legends right now, getting turrets. And they're trying to get the middle inhibitor.
Oh, Dreams is very low. He's going to be slow. Sancho will be the one to go in for the kill. Bravo! Guardian Angel has been popped. He's going to come back from the dead. He's going to be seen alive. Bravo! Oh, he still takes someone down. But Archangel, can they survive here? I think not. The minions are flooding to their base. And it's going to be BTR with a cleanup in the mid lane.
Then it's only Zencho left alive for Archangel. He's being zoned out by Minky, and it looks like Bigatron Esports might be able to finish the game right here.
You just see what BTR did. What a well play from the Indonesia squad. It's gonna be Bigatron Esports closing day with their own victory. GG, well played.
Yeah, GG, well played to Bigatron Esports, the top seed, the only team coming from Indonesia getting one win against the second seed of the Philippines.